Hello my darlings, this is lesson 3 and this is about negative attachments. So I'm going to split the spiritual side and the human side into two again, and I'm going to tell you about the 3 types. I've put them into categories. So number 1 is the serial killer. So we all know what that is. So on the spiritual side, this will be a negative attachment that literally will scratch you, push you, do a physical thing to you. So it's not a good one, and I'm not giving that any more energy than it needs. The second one I call the burglar. Now this one, like, it will come into you, it will attach itself to a chakra, and then it goes into your nervous system, and then it controls your thoughts, your feelings and things like that. And just like a burglar, it'll come into your home, it will take what it wants, and then it will leave you feeling not safe because somebody's come into your home, and yeah, that's not a great feeling, is it? So that's the burglar. The next one is the free lunch. So this one I would describe as it'll attach itself to you, takes a little bit of energy, but it doesn't mean you any harm. And I would describe this as, say if we're walking along, we find a tenner, we pick it up, carry on walking, oh, there's a burger van, yeah, I'll use that tenner, I'll have a free lunch. It's not anything sort of nasty, but it is quite common to have. So the next thing I wanted to say was your spirit guides will help you get rid of the latter 2. The first one, you will need a priest or professional help. So after learning about attachments, I started to really think about the people that had done things to me in my life, and I started to think, well, I knew my mother had the attachment because I had it and it came through the bloodline. But then I started thinking, I wonder if they had one. Maybe that's why they did what they did to me, because anybody that goes through that sort of stuff knows they'll do something to you and then they're really sorry, or they'll buy you a present, or, you know, they'll do something else nice. So you're left a bit confused. So anyway, I'd forgiven my mother because when I'd lost the use of my legs, she was amazing, absolutely amazing. She was taking me to appointments, giving me money. She was just amazing. And I thought, well, I've forgiven her. I'm going to forgive them. A bit of work. Don't think this is easy as what, you know, that. It's a bit of work as well. But I got there and I learned to forgive everybody. And by doing that, I raised my vibration. Now, negative energies in items. It can be in items as well. So I'm going to give you a good example of this. My way of coping with what I used to cope with would be to craft afterwards. And I would do a lot of it. It was like constant and obsessive, and it was my only way, I think, of coping with my situations. But when I was going through my awakening, they said to me, there's something in your spare room you need to get rid of. And I'm like, that's all my craft stuff. I love my craft stuff. What? I was very confused. Why the earth you want me to get rid of that? But I did it. And as I started packing it away into the bags, I come over and I started to really cry. And my heart literally physically hurt. And I started really sobbing like I'd lost somebody that I really loved. And it was really overpowering. And I just got rid of the stuff. And then the next morning, they said to me that I had a negative entity on my solar plexus, quite a nasty one. And I'd actually got rid of it because I chose God over that. It was something that I loved, but I chose God, and that got rid of the entity, and it also cleared it from my bloodline, so nobody anymore in my family will have that attachment. So that was really good. But my point here to you is, if you're asked to do something and you think like me, oh, I really don't understand that, I love that, there may be a very good reason for doing it. So just trust. It's all about trust. And so just trust them, because they are all about for your higher good. So next thing I want to go through is what some of these meanings of lust, lack, spirit, sense control, receiving. These are all low vibrational things. So when you fully understand what you are doing and it's a low vibration, you can take steps to correct it. So lust, okay, win the lottery, very common. I went through a stage where, well, I was like, to get out of my situations, I was convinced I was going to win the lottery, and I just played and kept on, I'm going to win it, I'm going to win it, I'm going to win it. But in fact, I was going so far into, you know, lust and lack that I wasn't going to win it. Keeping up an identity that isn't you. Now, this one, say for instance, you've got no money and you will spend your last £10 to do something that makes you look like you've got money. That isn't a false identity, and spirituality is about being authentic you. So that is another one that you might not put with lust. Yeah, you need lots of money to do this, you need like that. All those sort of things are just lust. Lack is, I don't have a good job, I don't have enough time. We all do that one. Oh, I ain't got enough time to do the videos or the DVDs, I ain't got enough time. That is sending out a low vibration because you're not looking after yourself. So keep that one in mind. Sense control, see it, I want it, oh, that's not, I'll have that, I really want that, I really want that. You know the whole things. I mean, we've all done it. This is what I was like. Receiving. If you're a person, this is me, I will give, whether it's time, I give out constantly. If somebody says to me, oh yeah, if you take a tenner, no, I don't want it. You have to learn how to receive, and this is not easy. If you're a giver, this is not easy, because you think, no, I mean, for me it was, no, someone else, you know, could have that money that needs it more than me. I would not receive. So this is another negative which you might find surprising. Right, if you're doing meditations for abundance, stop. Now, I'm going to clarify this. If you are in a low vibration state and you are doing abundance meditations, you're sending out lack vibrations. If you are a high vibrational person and are doing that, you will get it. So at this point, if you are a low vibration person, then you're not helping yourself. You need to stop for that. If you're doing the lottery, you know, again, just convinced you're going to win it, stop. If you're doing it for fun and it's not really overtaking anything, that's fine. That's just for fun. So the other thing is, look at your behaviour. Now, are you doing a high vibrational meditation and then go into work? So meet Betty. This is Betty, and she's lovely, and she works with you. So you've done a high vibrational meditation, but you go to work and you say, Betty, I do not like this jumper, love. I won't be seen dead in this jumper. Poor Betty. Well, that is a low vibration, and you've counteracted your high vibration meditation. So really look at your behaviours, split yourself into a spiritual person or a human person, and you want to go obviously to the spiritual side. I could be a bit spicy, yeah, because I had things done to me, and if somebody said something, you know, I'd be like, "Grr." But then I learnt to stop, control it, and then rethink what I was going to say. So that's the way forward, and look at your behaviour. So well done, guys. Our next lessons is what you have to do to become a spiritual person. So I will see you in the next lesson. Take care, my sweeties.